can you and Charisse get back to normal? Yeah, right. Did y'all not hear what I said on this episode tonight? Yeah, right. You come from my family. You come from my marriage. You are dead to me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This video is being sponsored by everydayhusbandquotesapp.com. It is a journal/notebook website. The company took my dear diary story from my childhood and marriage to personalize the website. Not to mention, when I'm creating my commentary for videos, the magic starts here. Now, I like the journal/notebooks because they are unique. So grab yours today by visiting the link in the description box. So season 5, episode 3 of the Real Housewives of Potomac, former housewife Charisse, honey, makes an appearance at Ashely, Darby Sip and See. And I know y'all saw all that. And we clearly see, honey, that Monique is bothered by Charisse's presence. And that's what I want to talk about today. Now, Monique accused Charisse of spreading the rumor that Monique and her trainer were getting a little close. Miss Word on the Street, Giselle, aired this out on national television in episode 2 that Charisse told people Monique and her trainer had a little thangy thing going on. But honey, that was wasted tea, because Charisse is saying that she did not start the rumor, that Monique's former best friend did. And the best friend was telling everybody in Potomac about Monique and this trainer. And when Charisse made an appearance on episode 3 of this season, Monique thought Charisse was there to spill tea about the whole thing with the trainer. But honey, that wasn't the case. And season 5 of the Real Housewives of Potomac was recorded, y'all, I believe almost a year ago. So at that time of filming, I'm going to assume that Monique didn't know her best friend was behind the rumor, and she assumed at the time it was Charisse. But honey, fast forward to now, Monique knows everything, and honey, she still won't let it go and continues to blame Charisse for the rumor. Also in this video, Charisse makes a very surprising statement where she states she is the one who got the original cast together to start the Real Housewives of Potomac. And honey, this may be old news to y'all, but it was certainly new news to me. And before we jump into this video, let's talk about all of this in the comment section. I still feel like there are a lot of loopholes in this story, but let me know what y'all think.
The show started off as my girlfriends, all of them, okay? I made phone calls and got the show casted. So I have I still consider Potomac my baby. Even though I'm not a part of it, my life changed. I got a divorce. I couldn't move in TV time like they wanted me to, and it didn't work out for me. But I'm okay with that. You don't see this on the show, but I'm actually a very spiritual person. I believe everything happens for a reason. If it's not meant for me to be, can you take that thing out of the oven? Oh, okay. Sorry. I was cooking.
Okay.
I
That's
actually
okay.
cook.
Oh.
But, I just look at it. It's not meant for me. But do I love being around them? Yes, I do. They are my friends. I love them. I want the show to succeed because it's something that I actually worked very hard to get it together. You lived in Potomac. Do you know how hard it is to get people in Potomac to do reality TV?
I can, yeah.
It was the hardest thing ever. And I was like, well, I can get people. They just won't live in Potomac.
Yeah.
What happened with Charisse? Well, y'all saw in the episode, I said that there was a lot of things that went down. One thing that I didn't appreciate was that she was a part of a circle who tried to facilitate some really nasty rumors about myself in an attempt to get back on the show and for other people to try to get on the show. And at the end of the day, what I don't like about some of these women on this platform is that they really don't care about another person's family, relationship, marriage. They don't care. They just want something to talk about. They just want storyline. They just want some type of relevance. And to me, it's pathetic. It's really sick that you could just care that less about a person, that your desire to be on TV overshadows common sense and common courtesy and common decency. Like, it's mind-boggling to me. But whatever. Karma is a mother. That's all I have to say about that.
I didn't know that Monique and I had some sort of beef. I didn't know. The last time I saw her was at Ashely's baby shower. We sat at the same table. We were very cordial. So the last couple times I saw her, we were very cordial, and all the ladies were around and observed this cordial thing between me and Monique. Suddenly, Charisse shows up to filming. Now, suddenly, there's a problem. There wasn't a problem before I showed up. There wouldn't be a problem had I never showed up. And I think she thought that I was coming on there to talk about her personal life, which I have no interest in whatsoever.
Right. And Candace said she didn't know that there was so much beef between you guys. So is that true?
I didn't know either.
You didn't know?
I didn't know. Like, just like she says, I'm talking about her. Like, to who? Like, because, you know, the thing is with the cast, her best friend started a rumor, okay? I had nothing to do with the rumor. The best friend told everybody from production to corporate to the cast. So who did I tell? And she knows that her friend was doing this, but what she thought was that I was going to come on the show and use that as an end. I don't need to do that. But see, she was misinformed because, I mean, you have to look at the history of the show. She should have known. She thought that her and Giselle had become friends, okay? Giselle has never liked Monique. So now you're forced to be friends with someone that you really still don't care for. And Giselle used an opportunity because Monique started saying, I'm talking about her. So she used that opportunity to jump in and throw out what she wanted to throw out. And that's what happened.
So just to set the record straight, you're saying you did not start any rumors about Monique and this trainer?
No, Monique is clear on that too. She's been on her live saying that initially her best friend of 20 years was the one that started the rumor, but I facilitated it.
What do you think she means by that?
I don't speak her language, so I have no idea.
So you had nothing to do with this rumor. You haven't spread it. You haven't told anybody, and you have no idea where it came from.
No one really cares, actually. Like, outside of the show, the friends that I hang out with, nobody cares. We don't talk about Monique. We're not interested in Monique. People that she and I have in common, if I see them, there's no conversation about Monique. So I don't know where all this is coming from.
Because Giselle had some pretty fighting words on last night's episode. Obviously, that was filmed about a year ago. And you said, you know, sometimes the confessionals kind of make their way in how they do. So are you upset with Giselle then for basically saying that this is your fault?
Well, you got to know what we know Giselle, okay? I look at it as Giselle being Giselle. She took advantage of an opportunity to say what she wanted to say. And unfortunately, I was the scapegoat, but you will never see those words of any kind of me talking about Monique, ever. Because it just didn't happen.
Got it.
She thought that's why I was there.
So then where did all these...
Actually, production banned the whole conversation from even happening. So nobody was supposed to bring that up.
Okay. So we don't know where these came from.
Where did what come from?
The rumors, the spreading of it. Giselle just said it was your fault when it wasn't your fault.
Because Monique saw me and decided that she didn't want me filming, or she didn't want to film with me, and then, you know, I was talking about it, but she wouldn't say what it was. And I'm like baffled. I'm like, I have no idea. And then when we're in the room, she leaves out. So there was no opportunity to find out exactly what it was. I was perplexed. So when the show came out and I'm seeing where Charisse is talking about her family, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, no.
Interesting. Have you and Giselle had a conversation off camera where you were like, girl, why did you start this? What happened here?
I didn't need to ask her because I know Giselle. I knew exactly what was going on, you know? But it's funny because, like, if you do the math, okay, so Candace told her about this meeting that they had, the cast, to talk about this incident with the trainer. And I wasn't amongst that group. They were in LA. I wasn't there. So fast forward, we're filming now. And you already know that they had conversations about talking about this matter that you don't want discussed. But you think because now that you and Giselle are such good friends that it's not going to come out, you know? But then here comes Charisse. So now you're just assuming that Charisse is going to blah, because she's already said on her, you know, people keep sending me stuff, and I don't follow her because I'm not interested in the toxic stuff that she talks about. But, you know, it's like I'm talking about this stuff, and I'm like, negative. I never talked about her family situation. I wasn't there. Her best friend was there. Her best friend decided to make it her business to tell everybody about it, and everybody. And now I'm the reason why all this is happening? No, sorry. I'm not going to own that.
I feel like there are so many holes in this story, and I walked away more confused than but I don't think I was the only one. Okay, yeah, so you have nothing to do with the spreading, the fire, you've just heard it like everybody else.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay, so basically Monique needs to be, in your eyes, having a conversation with the best friend, correct?
The best friend isn't on the show. They're no longer friends. You know, she kicked her to the curb and doesn't communicate with her. So that conversation's not going to happen.
Got it. Have you tried to talk to Monique and or Chris privately off camera to clear your name completely from this?
You know, I'm aware of the type of individual that I'm dealing with. So no, I have not. Because I don't think it would change anything. Because Monique, actually, in my opinion, she lies a lot. And so in order to justify her lies, she continues to lie. And I think she starts to believe the lies that she's telling. And then she gets on social media and then she blasts all this stuff just to make herself validated. And I don't even respond to it. You know, I live in my truth, so I don't need to get on social media trashing her. I just don't need to do that. I'm a girl. Like, I wish the best for everybody. I want everyone to succeed. You know, unfortunately, when you're in a business like this, a lot of people everybody wants to be a star. Except Charisse. Charisse was not trying to be a star. So you have a group of ladies, everyone wants to be a star. Unfortunately, everyone isn't the star of the show, okay? And for me, I was okay with the lane that I was in because I was, you know, I'm never going to be that type. I'm not a messy person. I'm not going to throw you under the bus. I only respond when you attack me. That's the only way I'll say something remotely negative. I'd rather be the peacemaker, the fun girl, bring everybody together, kumbaya, let's have a good time, you know, and sort out all the mess that happens. I don't want to be the person that bears negativity about someone's personal life or what's going on in their personal relationships and stuff like that. Hence, that's why I'm probably not on the show, okay? Because that's what they like. They like that type of person, and it's just not in my persona at all.